Broadway is hopping tonight.
We are seeing Lucky Guy.
And we feel like two lucky guys because, frankly, ever since Nora Ephron passed, I feel like there has been... I'm not the emotional one, but I'm getting choked up, actually.
Really?
And I got all, like, verklempt about it. Look, I'm not the... Yeah.
Why are you getting all verklempt?
I don't know. Nora Ephron kind of embodies the New York that we all kind of know and love. There's a thing about...
Lucky Guy starring Tom Hanks. This is Tom Hanks' Broadway debut.
And, more importantly, although probably less well-publicized, Maura Tierney's Broadway debut.
And it's also Nora Ephron's last play she ever wrote. It's about a reporter.
A journalist.
A journalist.
And their meteoric rise and fall.
And rise again.
And rise.
It takes place in 1980s New York. Drug scandal. This is a really hot ticket. I'm looking forward to see Tom Hanks and also to see the final script that Nora wrote. Yeah, we'll see you at Intermission of Lucky Guy at the Broadhurst. So here we are at Intermission, and I was not expecting this at all.
Whoa. This is a rousing, arresting, profanity-riddled piece of pulp with phrases like, "He's got a taste for red meat."
It's a New York reporter who rises up from the ranks
to become one of Manhattan's leading column writers.
Busting cop drug rings, interviewing Donald Trump.
Tough as nails reporters drinking booze and breaking the case wide open. This is a wild ride. I just don't know where it's going.
I don't either.
Because it's not terribly deep. I feel like we know the what, where, and how, but I want to know the why.
It's very West Wing, sort of fast-paced.
Very Aaron Sorkin.
A huge cast. It moves really quickly. I don't know where we're going with this, but hopefully, like Andrew said, we'll land on 2 feet at the end.
It's very entertaining, but I do hope that at the end of the day, we arrive at something resembling something more than just a pulp fiction novel. This is a love letter to a dead medium, and in that way, I wonder about its relevance.
Let's go back inside and see second half. Out of the show, and the second act sort of loses steam.
It does get serious, and it gets real, and it moves from caricature to sort of real-life issues.
Part of the show, they're talking to the audience saying, and then he went to the bathroom, which got sort of tiresome, I thought.
Yeah, no, it does. The second half really graduates, which is both the lead character is being sort of juvenile and childish, and then also the way that they're telling the story is sort of frivolous. It gets serious, and it comes down to earth, but at the same time, it loses a little bit of its luster.
Tom Hanks does an amazing job.
He's as good as he needs to be. The thing is, he's Tom frickin' Hanks, so he doesn't really have to hit it out of the park.
I think the real star of the show is the director.
George C. Wolfe.
Because the direction was absolutely phenomenal on all accounts.
Yeah. It's very expectable, and it kind of plays for the cheap laughs and the cheap cheers, and it gets them.
I would say Yellow Light.
I don't really think it's like the most amazing thing in the world, but it is pretty darn entertaining.
Simply said, Yellow Light and Green Light for Lucky Guy at the Broadhurst Theater starring Tom Hanks.
But his face isn't on this thing.
I know.
You would think that for the price of admission, you would get his face on this so he could sign it afterwards.
Yeah.